love reading for November 10th through the 17th. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Since this is a love reading, I do recommend checking your Moon and Venus signs as well, as they may resonate better for you in a love reading than your Sun sign. As always, it isn't going to resonate for every Cancer out there. It's not possible. You're not all living the same lives. If it doesn't resonate, just check your other signs or check out one of the other awesome readers on here. If it does resonate, though, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Okay. So the overall energy is always for the person watching the video, whether that's you, Cancer, or you, cross-watcher. This is the energy that you're taking on this week in love. Everything else here is interchangeable. It can be for you or the person that you're dealing with. All right, so your overall energy this week is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. This is an energy of no movement whatsoever. You're just kind of sitting there for whatever reason. It doesn't have to be anything bad. It's just an energy of not doing anything, really. Not taking any type of action towards anyone. If anyone's coming towards you, you probably don't give a shit. It's a very stuck, very stagnant energy. You know what? I'm going to clarify that before I go on to the rest of the reading, okay? I don't normally do it that way, but for some reason I feel like it, all right? One. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles for Cancer in love. November 10th through the 17th. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles for Cancer in love. Oh, okay. The Emperor. I know you guys can't see this. I know I'm far away. I'm trying to get it as close to the camera as I can. Sorry, you're going to have to just take my word for it. It's the Emperor. Aries energy. You could be dealing with an Aries. Or you could just be just trying to get control of your life and don't really feel like being too involved in anything romantic right now, because you're kind of worried about, you know, your job, your business, your home, whatever. Just trying to get control of your shit, and you kind of don't want to be bothered with anything else as far as love. Alright, now check this shit out, guys. Alright, so your recent past, you have the Emperor. You have the Emperor in your overall, you have the Emperor in your recent past. So either you are definitely dealing with an Aries, or you're dealing with this type of a person. It's like boss energy, CEO. You know, the Emperor he's the king of kings. He runs empires. You know, he deals with his shit. He has control over his shit. And that doesn't mean that it has to be a man. You know, it can be a female. If you're a female, you could be taking on that energy. It's just really being in your power, right? Okay. Your present is the Six of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's an energy of moving away from a challenging situation. And since this is a love reading, it would be a relationship. It's, you know, you learned all your lessons. You did everything that you could possibly do in it. There was nothing else for you to do. Nothing left to be gained. It was, you know, too much conflict. It's time to get the hell out of there and move on to something smoother, right? So that's that. We'll clarify. And then in your immediate future, you have the World, which goes right along with the Six of Swords. In your present, the World is a closing out of a cycle. And it's not like a bad ending. It's just, you have to close out cycles throughout your life to move on to the next one, to elevate, right? Once you've learned everything that you could possibly learn in a situation or relationship, then you have to end that cycle and move on to a new one, you know, to gain more knowledge, whatever it is for you, elevate, you know. I say you know a lot, and I just realized that. I wonder if it's annoying. Sorry. Anyway, so you're moving away from something because you've done everything that you could do there. Everything that you needed to accomplish is accomplished. Everything you needed to learn has been learned. It's time to move on to something else now. Okay? All right. Your potential obstacles, you have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and you have the Hanged Man. Now, they both came out together. I don't generally pull two right off the top, but they came out together. So, as an obstacle, for the Queen of Cups to be an obstacle, that is your energy, unless there's another water sign that's problematic in your relationship. That's your energy. And for it to be an obstacle, you may just be cut off from your emotions, or the other person maybe, or you may just be emotionally unavailable right now because you are, you know, in this Emperor place, or they are, where you're like, you know, more focused on other things in your life and not your emotions and not love. And since you have the Hanged Man with it, you're in this place, or they are, of kind of just observing the situation, trying to see it from every angle, every perspective. Maybe before investing emotionally, you have to make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. So it's just kind of a hanging out energy, not really doing anything. And I think that's probably the smart thing to do when you're moving away from something that's challenging. You don't really want to go right into something else. I don't anyway. I guess other people don't. I don't know. Whatever. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. Clarify the Six of Swords for Cancer in love. Clarify the Six of Swords for Cancer in love. All right. Oh, King of Cups. Shit. You guys are all over your own reading. Again, your energy as well as Pisces and Scorpio. You may be moving away from another water sign, or you're just kind of like, maybe the situation that you were in didn't have enough emotion, enough love for you. Or, you know what I mean? Like, maybe the other person was emotionally unavailable and it's not you. So, you know, you're going off to, you know, be yourself, right? Make sense? King of Cups is very compassionate, warm, spiritual. What else? You have the King and the Queen both here, so that's good shit. I think really you're just trying to get yourself back in your power, you know, you being your whole self. And I don't think that you're really concerned with a relationship right now. I really don't. All right, let's clarify the world for Cancer. Clarify the world for Cancer. Come on, guys. Clarify the world. Damn it. Oh, there we go. Knight of Cups. Shit, what do we need? The Page? We need the Page of Cups, and we'll have the whole fucking suit. That's pretty damn cool, since you're water. Alright, Knight of Cups with the world. Once you close out this cycle here, this challenging whatever it is for you, this ending, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I feel like I have to keep saying that. It's not the Death card, it's the world. You have to close out a cycle before you can offer your cup to someone else, or before you can accept any offers from someone. There is still a cycle here that has to close out, and it will. It's not like it's not going to. It will, and then there will be someone else to come along. Knight of Cups, it's very romantic energy, very flirtatious. It's newer. Can be like a younger person, or just like a really youthful, playful energy. It's good shit though. It is genuine energy. Whenever this person comes in for you, it is genuine, unless, you know, this could be you offering your cup to someone or whatever. it is genuine. You don't know if it's permanent yet because it is new energy, but it is genuine. You can trust it. All right? Okay, let's get you another clarifier for your obstacle, which remember is the Queen of Cups and the Hangman. As an obstacle, you might just be hanging out too long, you know, kind of waiting around too long. And you know, if somebody's coming in with this offer, you do need to close out whatever it is that you got going on first. But if you hang out forever and don't take any action, it might go away. So just be aware. Okay, the Empress reversed. All right. Hopefully there's not any pregnancy issues with anyone that are causing problems in a relationship. Just be aware of that. That is something here that could possibly be. Otherwise, it's just a feeling of not feeling stable enough, not feeling grounded enough, not feeling abundant enough to engage in any sort of a relationship. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, I think that you're more focused on your other shit in your life. I don't see that as a problem. That's what it looks like to me right now. All right, let's get you some advice, Cancer. Advice for Cancer in love, November 10th through the 17th. Advice for Cancer in love, November 10th through the 17th. Okay, so you have Strength, reverse. This is Leo energy. I don't think the signs are relevant in the advice position, but if you do, cool, run with it, whatever. As an advice card though, guys, you want to make sure you're keeping your strength up, keeping your confidence up, keeping your self-esteem up. And the other one that came out with it is the Eight of Swords reverse. So don't get stuck in your head. Once you get stuck in your head and trapped in your thoughts, it causes, you know, lack of confidence and low self-esteem, because you get yourself to feeling, you know, all fucking paranoid and crazy and shit. Occupy yourself. Do whatever it is that you do for self-care, you know, whatever. Go for a walk in the woods, meditate, do some yoga, whatever it is that gets you out of your head, because that's just going to fuck with your self-esteem and your confidence, and you can't accomplish anything when that shit's all fucked up. Okay? All right, I'm going to get you another clarifier for your overall. Let's clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor for Cancer. Please clarify the Emperor for Cancer. Knight of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. So it looks to me like you, yourself, don't want to take any action, or you feel like stuck in a situation, right? Why is this one hair being stupid right now? Get over there. While someone else is trying to rush in, you know, all passionate like, but the thing is, you have two knights here. One's upright, one's reversed. Earth energy, fire energy, and then you have the Emperor in the middle. I think that's you. And I think maybe you might be dealing with two different people, probably younger or young-minded, whatever. Or I think that you might not want something committed right now. You might not want like an actual committed relationship, but you might just want to have some fun. You know what I mean? Knight of Wands is very in and out. It's kind of like one night stand type energy. Like, you might want sex, but you don't want a commitment because you're too focused on other shit in your life, but you are still human, you know? So, just an FYI, guys. All right, so I don't think it was a terrible reading. I think you're just worried about things other than love right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. Do what you got to do. All right? Take care, guys.